Good morning, friends. I'm sorry if you had a bad night of sleep, but hopefully this will help you wake up gently and be ready to face the day. We're going to start wherever you are. You can leave your covers on, but obviously you need to be able to see what I'm doing, so I don't have any covers on. You can have your head supported by a pillow or not, whatever is most comfortable for any of these movements. We're going to start with just a little bit of nodding our head. And then turning it side to side gently. Not pushing through anything super sticky, just getting a little bit of motion going. And then we're going to move that all the way down to our ankles and just pump our ankles up and down a few times. Again, gentle movement, just stuff that feels really good. For our next move, you're going to want to release one arm from those covers and reach it up toward the ceiling, leading with your pinky finger. So you can even send your pinky out like you're a fancy person, or you can just punch and think about reaching with that pinky side. And we're turning our head slowly from side to side. You might feel some nerviness or restriction, so just meet that resistance. Do it with gentleness. Don't try to push too far. This can feel nice if you put your other hand's palm up. All right, we're going to switch over to the other side. Same thing. So you can tuck that first arm back in, bring that second arm back out, punch up, reaching with your pinky side, or just punching. And nice slow turn of the head. And feel free to hang out for a little extra time on any of this. You can pause the video whenever it feels like the right time. Excellent. You can shimmy those arms back underneath the covers. We're going to move to a pelvic curl, so we're going to bring our feet flat on the surface of the bed, little tent at our knees happening, and we are going to tip our pelvis, our pelvic bones on the front toward our face, and then keep that trend going, just getting a little bit of movement in our lower spine, and then lay each piece of our spine back down one bit at a time. We're only looking for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments up and then down. And as you're rolling down, you can explore, how does it feel to tip my hip bones away just a little bit and then bring them back to tucked. Again, just gentle exploration of movement, especially if your lower back is stiff. It might feel really nice to hold for a moment when you get to this tucked position and have your spine flattened into your bed. So you can hold there for a moment and just feel the release of tension through your back. And that'll be our last one. Now we're going to do our only thing that's not on our backs. We're going to roll onto our side, and we're going to have our bottom leg nice and long and bring our top leg about 90 degrees at our knee, 90 degrees at our hip, and our foot is going to stay down the whole time. Your underside hand is coming to the outside of that knee, and you're going to just look at the ceiling just enough to open your chest a little bit toward the ceiling. Again, however far is comfortable is totally fine. And we're going to bring this knee up into our hand and just press for 3 seconds, really gentle, like a 2 out of 10 tension. Then let your knee win for a few seconds, and at this middle height we're going to press for another 3 seconds, and then we're going to let that knee win for another 5. I have to adjust where my hand is, that's totally fine. And then you're going to just hold that top position for another 3 seconds. Okay, we're going to switch over and do that on the other side, so you can just roll over right where you are. I'm going to do a big old spin around, but you stay under your covers nice and cozy. So over here, our other leg is extended now, and we're bringing that top leg over again, 90 degrees at the hip and knee, and we're reaching our down side arm to the outside of that knee, chest points up at the ceiling, and now we're keeping our foot down. We press our knee up into our hand for 3, Let it win a little bit, and then hold there for another 3. Let it win a little bit, adjust your hand as you need to. And there we go. We are rolling now onto our backs again. And we're going to do a little push-pull with our pelvis. We're going to bring our feet flat on our bed and then ruffle your covers so that you can get one of your legs pulled in like this. And in order to do that, we're going to tuck our pelvis just a little bit so that we're feeling the front of our core and not just tiny little muscles in the crease of our hip. And in this position, we're going to push-pull here and drive our heel into the bed. So it'll be a little push, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths like this. So I'm push-pulling here between my hand and knee, and I'm driving my heel into the bed on the other foot. And one more breath here. And now we're switching over to the other side. Place that foot down, bring the other leg back up here. And we're doing that push-pull, driving through the heel, pulling through this up knee into your hands for 3 deep breaths. Again, a 2 to 3 out of 10 tension, just enough to wake up our core and say, let's go, you can support me today. And release that. From here, you have a choice to extend your opposite leg or keep it bent, depending on what feels better to you and what feels better on your hips. Totally your choice. What we're going to do is we're going to again grab one of our legs, and however you put your hands is totally up to you, whatever feels comfortable. We're just trying to guide our hip through some gentle movement, moving it around in these 2 directions. And maybe you want to grab like this and really pull into certain positions that feel good, or maybe you want to keep it tall and gentle. Whatever works best for you. We're just getting our hips a little gentle opening before getting up today. And we'll switch it over to the other side. Again, you have that option to extend your opposite leg or keep it bent. I'll show you a straight leg this time, and we're just rummaging around, both hands on your knee, or maybe guiding the lower part of your shin for some more deeper, more complicated bits of rummaging in your hip. And just keep breathing through it. Maybe now you're feeling ready to get out of bed. If not, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for moving with me this morning. Let me know in the comments if any of these movements felt particularly helpful, or if we missed something that you really need to get moving in the morning before you're ready to get out of bed. I would love to cater future workouts to your needs. Remember, every option, every workout choice is valid, just like you.